should know this matchup well. And up top, of course, a 2-1-2. Summons, Rage Potato and KP on the Radiant. Up against Savage and Febby.
So overall game plans here. We have a lot of map control from the side of Mineski, be it through very quick tower sieges of the Nature's Prophet, the Beastmaster, the Dragon Knight, and the Shadow Shaman. Jeez, they have a lot of push.
Uh-oh,
They are
Potato.
maybe losing one, but no, he's good. Turn around. Look at the damage back on the Savage, in fact. That Blightstone, he's going down.
Wow. All right.
Easy. Bimbo already has a stick and a lot of charges all stacked up now. He will pop them.
Okay.
Oh, too deep there. 23 Savage getting a bit hungry for the kill.
What is this?
Yeah, I said Ember mid earlier. I meant to say DK. My bad.
It's fine. It's all the same.
Safe lane Ember.
Some red guy hits creeps.
Well, the safe lane Ember is not going so well. DK's having a fine time, but Nico's not having the most fun lane.
Has to keep sidestepping this Nether Toxin. Hard to really punish in versus the Chen. I don't see any creeps. Oh, I hear the creep. Oh, I see.
Where is he?
It's the healing creep in the middle of the wave.
Oh, there he is. He's one's right in there.
Yeah, he's holding the wave with the constant heal spam. That was pretty clever.
Gotta get value out of these early creeps. Burning down. Now Trien's clicking him. The Potato looking for the deny. For Rev. He nails it. And he sticks the landing.
And there is a Centaur there. Once he gets a couple levels up, he wants some more creeps. Puck in between the towers right now. Put some pressure on the Moon and gets to hit the creep, the courier a couple times.
You need 4 auto attacks for that, but he does repel it. Oh, that's Nico's regen. Okay.
Yeah, it'll make the long journey bottom now. And even with the Nature's Prophet and the Shadow Shaman down here, they're not really able to drive back Forev and March. So another victory down here, you could say, for Jinesbrus, even if they are down in the kill score.
Yep, although they don't really have great creep control up in the top lane. Currently under the tower in favor of KP, though that will push out. So still fine for Savage.
And Febby's just on the stack life again. Looks like he missed it this time. But very aware of that on these dire heroes. Always looking to try and keep the economy game going. We've seen that several times in the post-game screen now.
Now Moon with the double damage rune mid. Should make his life a little bit easier. Winning the matchup against Gunnar as expected, but within acceptable limits. Puck doing just fine. Pretty quiet early game. 1 kill as we get close to that 5th minute.
Feels like the supports are the main reason why these games have been very quiet in the first 10 minutes or so. Across all the games today, a lot of it from Jinesbrus, so it's like this Chen especially, very static. This has been one of the more action-packed ones, honestly, that March has been a part of.
Yeah.
Even if it is all in the same lane, he's still putting a lot of harass onto his opponent. They even have to hex the Centaur to try and get some more damage onto it.
Not even going to be able to kill it. Going to be another easy deny.
And perfectly timed to drive them under the tower there, too, during the bounty runes. But top lane, we'll have Raging Potato grabbing both. So just a 2 for 2. Mid lane, Gunnar has the damage, but he's out of his spells, so and no final kill here. And now TPing back to the shrine to partner up there with Forev.
All right, get some value. Forev working the jungle. Definitely an upside to the Viper that he can make little rotations like this. And you hand the lane over.
And Nature's Prophet left. He went for the illusion rune, so not gonna be there to secure the kill.
Yep, no interrupt either. Level 5 KP. However, they will finish off the tower thanks to the help of the Dragon Knight with his first Elder Dragon form rotation.
And Ember, level 5, has the XP advantage. Doesn't even matter. He's zoned out. And he's going to be doing the long walk shame back. Not even going to go for the shrine, it looks like.
Febby, number 1 on net worth for the Dire. Arcane Boots, Mech, Guardians, probably going to be the choice here. So far, so good with this Viper. Gunner mid. No phase shift.
Oh, the orb jaunt. Nice.
Wow. Almost looked like a phase shift the way he did that.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower
Great play.
is under attack.
And KP will be stopped at the tier 2, but got a lot done for his team there. Fully pushing that out, taking over some of this jungle. And there is a ward spotting his current movements, though. As he comes to the mid lane to help secure another tower.
Yes, indeed. Mid we go. 2 points in the Inner Beast, 1 in the Primal Roar. Forev needs to be a little careful here. Hawk flies overhead. KP inbound, looking for the Roar. Finds it. And now they'll converge, and Forev in big trouble. Falls first. Febby shackled up. Dream Coil connects on 3. Gunner jumps in.
Not enough to finish, though.
Damage, but that's it, yeah. All right, 3-0, Mineski. So far, so good with this high-octane draft.
Oh, Beastmaster, the Hawks are so good. It just allows you to make such safe plays like that.
Just flies it over the trees.
Yeah, easy
Sinks
peasy.
it on in there.
Yeah, you can see they're pinging it. Febby right now, like, yo, they can see us. They have the Hawk back here. Oh, that's why he's putting the tornado there. Smart boy. See if they can get the kill. I think it's what Febby was trying to tell Marsh to do. But the Hawk will survive.
It's a nice sound.
It is. It's very soothing.
I could fall asleep to that.
The train don't stop. They instantly walk bottom, pop the ulti on the DK, start hitting this tower, and Shadow Shaman has not. It's 8.5 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower is
They're running over this game.
looks like Dire.
Yep, Shadow Shaman's only level 4. No tomes yet.
Fortified their
Another DK form.
Dire's bottom
It's a great start.
They're gonna-
3-0, 2,500 net worth.
They
is
have
the dream.
all 3 tier 1s before they even have the summon mass wards.
Dire's
Pretty good.
tower is fallen.
This game is quickly getting out of control here.
Yeah,
And
but
Gunner's doing his usual thing.
the tier 1s are the easy part, though.
Sure, that's true.
I mean, you're definitely right. This is a great start, and if Mineski can keep this up, this is the beginning of a very good, fast game. But I like that TJMM aren't overreacting, and they're still focused on their farm. They got the Midas now on Wraith King. It's the tier 2s that get a little bit more difficult, and obviously the tier 3s, whole nother ballgame.
I think with their lineup, the tier 2s are very easy, though, especially if they're just going to buy a bunch of stat items with all this gold they're getting out of all the tier 1s. Because once they have the level 6 on the Shadow Shaman, they're just going to walk at them with wards and treants and a DK form. And what does this Dire team do? They have no like AoE initiation to follow up. Like, let's say Gunner goes in and coils them, then what? Then what, they're going to put another toxin under him?
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoa!
Exactly right.
It's just not that scary right now. They have to hit these like crazy big stroke of fates, and 23 Savage, you know he's not coming for a while.
And even if he does, he's basically just a walking stun. Now Grimstroke initiated on, but they're going to turn onto the Boogie. Makes it away. Limited catch. Baby Centaur on the way in. Nico Baby joins the party. Febby low, but Forev, the target that'll be focused down. TJMM falling like flies. 3 down. Dream Coil connects onto 3.
Oh, Gunner trying to maybe pick off 2.
Gets 1, make it 2, maybe. Can he get the Boogie? There it is. So we'll be a 4 for 2, all said and done. Double for Gunner.
Yeah, that was a little weird. Ninja Boogie tipped him mid-fight and then died to Gunner.
Well, Gunner hits him with a tip back.
Yeah, I guess he did eventually get him. I hear the skellies. So he'll continue to farm up towards that Radiance. You know where he's going. And Bimbo, perhaps gonna give a little bit of gold back.
The potato. They're gonna cook him up.
Middle tower isn't going to last.
And they fry the spud.
He had no unreliable gold at the very least.
Well, that's good for him. And now Savage will have some more reliable gold.
There you go. Okay, he's a little underlevelable, but you know, not very much.
He wants the Radiance here. I think it's the play. I think his farm is actually very impressive, given that they are not ahead. They've already lost all those tier 1s. Savage is doing it. He's living up to the namesake, Trent.
It's the typical game of his. It really is.
Yep.
But I'm ready for more action. I want to see Mineski just walking at him. Whoa.
Blink first, DK, and then Moon, he's got a Midas queued up on the DK. Are we digging on that? The later Midas, especially if he commits for the Blink first?
Depends on how this next push goes, I think. I'm all right with it if he just gets like 2 kills right now and buys a Midas.
Yeah.
Because the attack speed's pretty sweet with your ulti.
I definitely agree. He used to have an attack speed talent that has been removed, so the Midas is almost a little more tempting than it used to be if you're playing this like kind of driver's seat core DK. But doesn't it feel a little counterintuitive to this aggressive kind of high-octane timing that they want to keep hitting?
Yes and no. I think levels are very good on Dragon Knight, right?
Yeah.
Getting to the HP, the gold talents.
Yeah,
so
but
the Midas helps accelerate you there.
Isn't this also a hero we're just going for like an S and Y right away? Lets you execute this strategy even better. Get you some status resistance, a little movement speed.
I wouldn't say like S and Y. Maybe like a blink. Maybe like an armlet, depending on the game. I like the double bracer no one strat.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I like blink.
No complaint on double bracer.
Double bracer radiance, you know?
Looks like Gunnar is going to be in some trouble here. Plenty of lockdown for the puck.
And now.
All right, vengeance found.
Yeah, if I had to choose his next item, I would choose blink. I think double bracer blink is the way to go. Because he just needs to blink stun puck and they can't team fight them. So, however, if they're just going to stun him like that and get both tier 2s like they're about to right now anyway, then why not buy a Midas and get a blink in 4 minutes anyway?
Yeah. And I guess has he bought the Midas recipe?
Radiant's bottom tower's got.
Is that why it's missing? Looks like it. So I think he will take heed to your advice, my friend.
Oh yeah, someone else must have sent out the courier.
Midas
there's no way he's
secured.
just sending a recipe. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll get to his side job eventually.
Happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Okay. I agree with that. I like the Midas before blink, for sure.
Oh, they're sending the Hawks. I like this. They're always using the Hawk before they TP in Ninja Boogie. Or sorry, not Ninja Boogie, but Bimbo. Just so they know he doesn't instantly die. DK TP'd bottom though. I don't know why we're up here.
Onto the Soulbind, setting it up. Double Viper strike. They are donezo. The potato supports the side of Mineski. Ninja Boogie and Bimbo both take a tumble. What happened there?
I have no idea what that was.
That was just 1,000 gold handed over.
It really was. Like, DK TP'd bottom to... He unintentionally bought his gloves in the side in the base before selling it. So then he TP'd bottom and now is flying a glove all the way from the base. But either way, he was gone. He was like, guys, I don't want to fight right now. My DK ulti was on cooldown. I'm done.
Well, that's peculiar, and will certainly slow down the momentum.
Look at him waiting to Midas that one frame. This is the least value Midas purchase I've ever seen in my life. And the whole transition of like delivering the recipe. Oh, don't worry.
Well,
there's a pick.
They're going on the Wraith King.
Yeah.
He has the ulti, and his team is starting to converge. So this is potentially scary.
KP
they will not have another Dragon Tail. But can the Dire start to turn this, knowing that KP isn't here? All heal from Chen, stun on the backside, and coil on 2. DK on the run, Nether Toxin, bringing him low, he'll fall. Backside, Raging Potato, looks for a TP, finds it. Tier 2 up top, still standing.
Yeah.
Disaster for Mineski.
KP came down. He was getting the solo push there, and I thought that was going to be the plays, that they were just going to make it a distraction. The NP TP's top, and we take the tier 2. But then he rotates down, doesn't even get a chance to use the roar. They're fighting again when they don't have their spells. There was no mana left on the Shadow Shaman. The cooldown for the snakes also wasn't there at the very start of the fight.
They had to use the Dragon Tail to secure that first kill on the Wraith King.
They're trying the wraparound now, though.
They didn't have it up top, but remember, there's no profit here. Now the wards come down onto Farev. He's stuck inside, finds a little hole. Now Primal Roar. In comes Nico. They should get Farev here, and maybe more. March now caught by Shackles, and they're going to grab 2.
What is it with the leftovers this game? This is the Funky Fridge game or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Gifts back and forth.
There's just constantly 2 people left behind.
Well, we're hovering around a 3K net worth advantage for Mineski, and I think the current state of this game is favoring TJMM. They're holding 2 of their 3 tier 2s so far, and the lead is not snowballing, right? It's kind of plateaued around this 3K, 4K mark. They're sustaining.
I
They're just trying to buy time
to win.
Yes, but all things considered, given how aggressive the Radiant's draft is, this could be a lot worse. Like, the danger zone is until the Radiance comes out. That's what they're desperately holding on for. Once Savage has Radiance, that's where they can make that decisive team fight. If they lose that, this game gets really hard. But that's their moment. That's their item.
Okay. Yeah, I can get along with most of that. I'll let it go.
Crimson also on the Viper.
I'd like to see a Roche sooner rather than later for the Radiant side as well. As oh, nice stack here. Gets double dragons during the Dragonite ulti. So thank you very much, Ninja Boogie, giving plenty of gold back over to that Dragonite to make up for this Midas purchase.
And there's that blink coming.
Yeah, and that's where Gunner's game gets very difficult. He has no defensive item. He went for the early Veil. I mean, he might just die here.
Base shift. Or he doesn't have blink.
Yeah, it's just dead.
Okay.
Almost roared him.
You called it.
Yeah.
KP with the level 1 axes for good measure there.
How about this Max Hex build from Ninja Boogie? He's figured out this game plan. He's figured out the Gunner strat. He just plays...
Yeah, it seems like a good play. And now with the gunman dead, they'll head right into Roche, showing the Prophet up top. Strax for Rev, and this will be an uncontested Aegis.
I trust there was a good reason.
Picked up by Nico, baby.
The next DK ulti in 30 seconds. I think they could just try and take top without even using the DK ulti. Would be the way to go here. And when they have Solar Crest on this Dragonite, he is going to be a scary guy to contend with.
Do you like the Crimson before Guardians for Forev? It's made a little adaptation.
So he went mech, and then... Oh, now he's thinking about going for the Vanguard Crimson?
Looks like it.
Yeah, helps protect the buildings. A little bit better, too.
Just delay the push, hold out.
Also, I mean, it's just more defense for the team, too. It's all going to help.
Here's the Radiance. So TJMM, this is a time to shine. Also blink on the puck. Scary to fight into the Aegis of Nico, but getting close to do or die.
They're trying to hold this, and the Radiant not quite as committed to pushing as TJMM are to defending. Hype finished up here for Raging Potato. And I see the drawing from Ninja Boogie saying go bottom. They're trying to cut off the Wraith King, perhaps, based off of the vision. I think they head in the lane. Yeah, they're smoking to try and kill 23 Savage. This is going to work out.
It's an interesting play. So there's no tier 2.
Now, he has a TP, though. He might kill this wave and just TP out.
Yeah.
I think he's reading the situation. Yeah, he knows.
Just in time. What a baller.
That's a really greedy cross-map smoke. Now they just send in March again.
Yep. And he will deward. Now they will jump in, though. Kind of surprised. Forev in the middle of the fray. Pops the mech. Maybe they can still turn. Soulbind on the Dragonite. 2 down on the Dire. Rasta Ward's in the fray also. Shrine gets popped as Nico jumps in the back line. Stunned up. Likely to fall here, but it's just Aegis.
The Hex again.
Back to the other side. They get Gunner. Now Nico's back. It's a 3 for Aegis, and there was a buyback on March. So pretty costly fight.
No damage. And look at the total damage they did. They cast quite a few spells. It's just, there's nothing.
Yep. Need more out of this Wraith King. Savage still farming very well. But he's... Feels like 4 cores on the side of Mineski. Prophet with a pipe and a spirit vessel. Force staff coming up next.
And the longest surviving tower will finally fall.
Top tower has fallen.
Seems like it's been harassed since about the 11-minute mark. What is our Ember building? I haven't really looked at his items. Staying about the BKB. So basically the exact same thing that Gunnar had to do last.
Yeah, it seems like Mineski are just itemizing for that final push. BKB coming out there, Force Staff on the Prophet, and then also BKB on the Dragon Knight, not far away.
All perfect, right? They got the pipe. They have the Solar Crest on the Beastmaster. Really, KP could just grab another Aura. He could grab a Force Staff or something too to just help in these team fights. He can really get anything. I like the Force Staff when you're going high ground, but I can understand how he doesn't want to pigeonhole himself into a weird item if the game keeps going.
They might not need double Force Staff, and if the Prophet's committed...
Yeah, Bimbo's getting one. That's good.
So, I don't know. I mean, KP could look for a blink. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, Assault Karas is always all right, but pretty long ways off that.
Yeah, the AC might come a little bit late would be my only concern.
Yep. I think in theory you want to try to end this bit before then.
Ninja Boogie's about to be level 12, which they're also going to want when they go high ground too. And they are going to lose that Aegis here. Oh, they actually lost that fight. Right. Well. The Aegis will be coming back in about 3.5 minutes.
Push out of the base. Gunner in the front. Guardians now up on the Viper. Radiant's off from Savage, trying to do this sneaky deaky like.
Well, they're also all mid on the Radiant side now, smoking up into that scan that they laid down first. And they are just peeking around the high ground here. Moon way up in front.
Nope, so is Bimbo. Now they get the stun onto the Grimstroke, and they bring him down immediately. It's a nice clean kill to start this fight. Dream Coil from Puck, but the Dragon Knight in the backline is just doing too much. Wraith King completely isolated. Farev not winning this battle. Dragon on Dragon. The DK seems to be the victor. Nico Baby will just finish them both off on the other side. Here, that Wraith King coming on back. Things looking pretty grim for TJMM. 2 heroes dead, no buybacks.
Look at that Solar Crested DK go.
And to the high ground we go.
The value of this Hex, again. Ninja Boogie just getting the Hex into the Ward Trap, again onto the Wraith King. Forcing an awkward spot in the fight. Even if they don't get the eventual kill, doesn't matter.
Now, Mineski making all the right moves here. Secures the Milena Barracks mid. No outer towers. They'll just head back up top. Even in a straight 5v5. Not an easy fight for the Dire to take. They commit onto the Grimstroke. Moon feeling unstoppable right now. I think we're moments from a GG, Trent.
I feel like all these games where it just looks like a good DK game have been redeemed. Because this has been a great DK game. You know, it looks like it should be. He has a good lane. And then it is. Just walk around the map. Just why didn't they just cover this Beastmaster draft earlier? Man, they love this. They're so good at executing with the Hawk. I don't think you can give this to them. I think he is the key. He stomped that safe lane.
Yeah. Number 1 on net worth at 5 minutes. It's pretty scary. I'm a little surprised that Mineski backed out, but being cautious around their cooldowns. 15 seconds on the Dragon. 30 seconds on the wards.
Speedy rune of haste.
They'll give the Dire a little more time to hang on. Savage desperately farming.
For what?
A BKB.
All right, how does he win this fight?
I don't know. It just feels like he can't do anything. Last fight, he just got Hex, sprouted, stunned, shackled.
Well, he does need to be at the fight. He doesn't have TP for 20 seconds, so that's an issue.
Well, that'll be the end of the top tier 3. DK is also level 18 now, so we've got the 3rd point. The Elder Dragon form. He's going to find his Dragon brother, give him the business. But out comes the Soulbind. Some follow-up damage. Savage is in the party, pops the BKB, gets the kill onto KP, but his teammates are falling fast. Trying to finish off the Prophet. Might be able to find that one as well. It's a better hold than planned for the Dire. And now Mineski have to back up. Looks like Nico was doing some work in that fight as we were watching the Wraith King. But hey, not too bad. They hold on.
Well, they got the full lane, though.
Oh, did they? Okay, they don't hold on. They're going to grab the puck, and man, Gunner just feels like a non-factor in these engagements now. In onto the DK, the break making all the difference in the world. Moon in some trouble. Force Staff snaps the tether. He's down. Ember Spirit also going to snap the tether. A big streak of kills, and they're going to get more. Uh-oh, Mineski tossing away that lead. As you mentioned, they did finish off this top lane, so it's 2 lanes of barracks.
Yeah.
They might get a tier 1.
Just pretend that they all died taking the racks, and it doesn't look quite as bad. Still good, because Jinesbrus is getting all these kills, but it cost them 2 buybacks, 1 on the puck, 1 on the Viper, even though they recouped their losses from that.
Was a dieback on the Prophet, though.
No, that's true. Okay.
So it was a buyback the other way.
Where did Rick...
That's a good 5-6K swing. And this Wraith King is getting huge, Trent. I mean, he just bought that BKB. He's already got 3K gold towards the Assault Kuros.
I guess Rick...
It's a little scary.
Structures.
What do you think?
It puts a little spring in your step as Mineski to be like, okay, all right,
Dota
fine.
Plus numbers, what are you thinking?
I will give it a 9% dire.
All right, we're going to check. We'll see if Trent's right after this. They're going to catch Ninja Boogie with his teammates dead. I'm not sure what the play was there.
Oh, can I change?
That was peculiar.
All right, it's 17?
7 right now. We'll see if it updates after the Boogie kill. We'll see what it thinks Boogie's worth. Uh-oh, DK on 3. Still some teammates dead. He does get the reincarnation, but a pretty scary proposition. Guys. BKB's popped. They get Febby. Forev on the run. KP. Marches down low. What's happening in the mid, though?
Okay. All right, that's fine then.
Savage, he's going to die.
And KP made it back to the tower like a total boss.
Okay, well, that was a big misfire. Wraith King needed to be up here in this little skirmish for that to have any chance of the Dire. And, well, they're going to go right back down the other way. 6% for the Dire. A little moment.
Yeah.
But
kind of scary, but not really at the same time. And now,
it gets scary where if they're able to somehow do that again, I think. So you're taking a step down the road, right?
Well, Moon now has the Hyperstone finished up here, which is a totally filthy item on DK once you have the level 3 in the ultimate. Yeah. And with his Solar Crest, he is going to shred that last Rax when he hits ulti again.
He hits hard and he hits fast. He went for the strength, not the GPM. Definitely planning on closing this one out.
Yeah, this game's not lasting long enough for that, that's for sure.
And 25 strength it's nice. It feels good.
Oh, it's real nice.
3K HP on this guy. And this is the real closer. The Roshan number 2. Aegis Cheese. I don't see any way the Dire win a fight if the Radiant have Aegis Cheese at the state. I think it'll just be the straw that broke the camel's back, Trent. Or that breaks, I should say. Especially if they find the puck here. Ninja Boogie, once again, just schoolboys Gunner. The immediate tips. Nice stuff, bruh.
He's very pleased with the Shadow Shaman gameplay. I mean, it makes sense against how they love playing their Dota.
I would be too. I mean, Puck doesn't have a buyback here. They know it. Makes the Roche even easier. They're making Gunner look goofy.
The whole of Jinesbrus looking a little lost here. Looking more like the first time these two teams met.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it would have been the second time, but
first time in a best of 3.
First time in the playoffs, yes, of course.
And that was where Mineski rolled Jinesbrus 2 games and about 50 minutes of gameplay. Now the tier 4's Glyph available for the Dire, hanging on here, and Mineski, they're going to play it safe and just go for Megas. Focusing the last remaining tier 3, DK with a lot of time left on the Elder Dragon. Nico jumping in, BKB on, the Grimstroke just going to flop over. More initiation now as they jump into the back line. Savage hasn't even swung his sword yet this fight, and he might not.
I think it might be time.
Dead. Blink.
There
GG. Not even a team fight.
Surrender attack.
Okay, well, 1-1. This best of 5 just got a lot more interesting. Mineski take the turn to break this one open. Both teams 2 wins away from TI. Potential of 3 matches left.